Hello YouTubers, Failed here, and welcome to the 7 stages this year's Tour de France Fadeaway. And the 7 stages this year will be from Montpellier to LB. And this stage is gonna be rocky. It's not gonna be completely flat like the last stage, so the sprinters gave up a completely nice sprinting stage to the breakaway. So I don't think they'll do the same thing on this stage. I really think the sprinters will try to win this stage because it will be the last chance before the mountains hit. So I guess that Greipel, Cavendish and Sagan really has to step up the game. Sagan is yet to win a stage, and those three guys are my favorites of this stage. But Sagan really has to start proving today. I guess you guys can start setting the pace over those mountains or those hills to drop Cavendish and Greipel, but I doubt they'll do it. It's nice of you to join me on this lovely full day and this easy day when nothing really have happened. We started off in the morning with just an easy day, nothing really happening. Then we got attacked from Bakelans and Villemoy, from Radio Shack and Soessoon. Short after that, they got followed up by Villux and Izagirre from Europcar and Euskaltel. Then they came out to the first category 2 of this day. And the winner of that one was Izagirre in front of Villux, Bakelan and Villemoy. And Villemoy got dropped in that climb. Then they got to the next climb, which was won by Bakelans in front of Villux, Izagirre, and Villemoy was dropped still, so he's been in a world of pain so far on the stage. Then the breakaway got to the intermediate sprint, which Bakelans was the fastest and he beat Izagirre and Villux. But down the peloton, we had a sprint with Cavendish and Kittel and Goss, where Cavendish destroyed him. He showed that he's in form, and you gotta be careful, for Cavendish might just win the sprint today in the form he's in. Then the next category 4, which was won by Izagirre. So he gained around 5 points in the stage, I believe. He actually gained like 8, 9 actually, which will put him in second place right now. But he's still behind Manuel Mori, but he's just setting up for the bigger mountains, I believe. It's okay for him. So right now, this is where we're at right now. We only got 2 guys left in the front, Villux and Izagirre. Bakelans got dropped back to the peloton. He might have had a flat tire while we were watching the screen. So, what about the next bio? Who is it gonna be? I'll give you a second while I find him. Who do you think it's gonna be? We gotta find the team. It is Peter Sagan, finishing up the big sprinters. Let's see. Peter Sagan. He's the best uphill sprinter in the entire tour. Like, if he goes uphill just a little bit in the end, he gains a major advantage. He's got a great IQ. Peter Sagan is young, but he knows this. He knows how to ride a bike, and that's good because he does it for a living. He's his team first priority. They brought a team just to protect Sagan and see what they can do in the breakaway or win flat stages with Peter Sagan. He's not the fastest on flat. If he comes up to a pure sprint between him, Greipel and Cavendish, he's gonna get third. He doesn't have the strongest team. Even though he's first priority, his team is not the best set up for him, so that's a disadvantage compared to the other riders. And there's not many finishes that suits him. Like, there's not many finishes this year's Tour de France that ends uphill. Most of them are up, then down. It's not up and then finish. That's a shame. So, yep, that was a real short one on Peter Sagan. Right now, we still got 30 kilometers to the end, and we have 2.5 minutes up to the peloton, which is only consisting of 2 guys still, Villux and Izagirre, the Canadian and Spaniard. And pacing the peloton isn't that hard. It seems like you're making from a quick step, a lot of belly Sol, of Orca Green Edge and Argus Shimanic just setting a slow pace, not really wanting to catch him yet. They don't want any other guys to attack. But I believe it's a perfect time for a commercial right here, because we got news and stuff to get going on the TV, and we gotta get a break. Nothing's really happening. You're just waiting anyway. You're building up intensity. Breakaway commercial. My favorite rider is Chris Angerson. Who's your favorite rider? The breakaway still got like a minute and a half. This might just be a duplicate of yesterday's stage. That would be such a disappointment for all these sprinters. That would really ruin the mood on all these sprinter teams. That would just, no, that wouldn't be good at all, I don't believe. Let's see, where's Benarty sitting up there? Where are the big sprinters? We see Matthew Goss, we see Greipel's team. Yeah, he's sitting down there with Tom Dumoulin as the wheel. We see the yellow jersey. We see Martin. There's Benarty. He's sitting on Goss's wheel. On the right side, Jürgen Rollins. Will Rollins sprint for himself this time again? No, it seems like Greipel's up there. And there's Contador just sitting up there making sure he does not fall behind. He's sitting side by side with Martin. Right now, the breakaway still got a minute. Has anything happened in the breakaway? No, they're just pacing really fast. They might not be caught. This might be a duplicate. But there is no Jens Vogt in the breakaway, so he will not win the stage. It will either be Canadian or a guy fell off. Oh, no, he's attacking the front. Oh, the back broke. 8 guys back. They're still going fast. 48 seconds is going. The time is faster and faster right now. The lead-out train seems to form better and better. We see Froome and Contador sitting side by side. Tomorrow we'll see them attack against each other. Who will win that one tomorrow? Tell me right now. Let's see. Benatti sitting on Tom Dumoulin and Matthew Guz's wheel right now. Ooh, I don't see Cavendish. Cavendish sitting right beside him. Cavendish is also sitting good. Right now, Cavendish should be one of the favorites. But the breakaway still got 28 seconds. The pace in the peloton is getting higher and higher, and the intensity is growing. The danger of crashes are getting higher and higher too. What will happen? Right now, we see the final sprint is almost on. They're 1.5 kilometers away from sprinting. Right now, Greipel and where's Cavendish? Where's Cavendish? We don't see Cavendish anywhere. Greipel gets blocked by his own team. Right now, it's Matthew Goss and Kittel sitting right best. Now the breakaway gets caught. What's gonna happen on this stage? Let's see. Kittel is right now sitting the best. Greipel and Cavendish. Oh, there's Cavendish. There comes Cavendish's late train with Chris Bugman's on his wheel. 2 kilometers to go. Nobody starts sprinting yet. Will they start sprinting? Now Degenkolb goes. Degenkolb is going. Degenkolb is going. But on the right side, Jürgen Rohl is making a perfect train for Greipel. What will happen? Will they go? Here comes the final sprint. The final sprint is on. What's going to happen? Oh, Degenkolb is in the front with Kittel on his left side. Here goes Greipel. Here goes Cavendish. It's going to be battle between Greipel and Cavendish. It's going to be so close. It's going to be right in the line. Now it seems like Cavendish is pulling away. With Kittel beating Degenkolb. With Christoph, the Norwegian guy, came out of nowhere. Benatti might get third in the stage, which is a real good surprise. But they won a victory. So Cavendish wins in front of Greipel. Jürgen Rollins gets in top 10. Good lead up, man. Matthew Trentham from Cavendish does even better. Matthew gets ends 9th after being that good positioned. And Peter Sagan, the biggest disappointment so far of the Tour de France, only getting 7th. Hasn't won a stage yet. So I want to say, Ligagas Cannondale has to be the biggest disappointment of this entire race so far. Right now we see Villemot is struggling to stay with the peloton. We might want to see what happened with Peter Sagan. We want to see an instant replay from his point of view. This instant replay is sponsored by Focus Sign and Pro Cycling Manager. So right here we see Peter Sagan. He's moving up. He can't catch. He's just too slow and he messed up the finish. So the stage victory to Mark Cavendish. He should have done this yesterday, I believe. They should not have messed up and let the breakaway get away. Just the fact they let an 11-man breakaway get away yesterday was stupid. But they made it up today. Marcel Kittel gets 4th. And Benatti, the biggest surprise, is 3rd. Team Saxo Bank Tinkoff has been represented pretty good so far. Daniel Martin will probably lose his yellow jersey tomorrow to Christopher Froome because he's only 11 seconds behind Daniel Martin. Unless Daniel Martin can pull something magnificent off, he'll probably lose that yellow jersey. But 3 days in the yellow jersey, that's mission complete from Garmin Sharp. Mark Cavendish is just extending his lead right now. 197 points. 70 points down to Greipel. Now I don't think anyone can take that off him unless they pace and try to drop Cavendish, which I doubt they will. And the Martin's jersey, Bakelans and Izagirre both tied for 8, and Felix is up there with 8 now. It's going to be fun to see tomorrow. Is anyone's going to go in the breakaway and see if they can get those mountain points over the first category 1, I think it is, or outer category. I'm not sure what category it is. See, the white jersey should still be sitting on Rohan Dennis. He'll most likely lose that to Talansky or Quintana tomorrow. We'll see who's going to be the strongest of Talansky and Quintana tomorrow, because both of those two are really good uphill finishers. And I believe the best team classification still is Lambre, because nothing should have changed. Yep, that one hasn't changed in 3 days. Really, all the GCs, like all the top 10s, hasn't changed at all in the last 3 stages. It's just been like a build-up stage for the stage tomorrow, which is going to be so exciting. It's going to be so fun to see if someone's finally going to pull something off. So, thank you guys for watching. Please come back tomorrow, because tomorrow the fireworks starts. Thank you for watching here on Fail Productions. We all enjoy it.